Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Dennis. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like,
oh, he's got some space. Nice pick up on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there and make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football. And they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
He'll pitch it. At the 40, there he goes. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. The give on the option. Not enough space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 1st and goal from the 2. Looking to throw, it's St. Clair. Gets rid of it. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tigers offense has the ball for the first time. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off play action on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lovett. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Guys, let's talk about Memphis. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs were out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Breaks into the open. Drills him with the stiff arm. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. the pass on second down. He makes a grab. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
What a phenomenal individual effort to getting the catch, getting the foot down in bounds. He's now setting up his offense here for a potential touchdown on this very next play.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. Touchdown, Memphis! Great job by the back on the option.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Anderson with the carry. They shut it down quickly, but he gets two out to the 18.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Gets it out fast. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Leaves it with the back. Across the 30, out to the 33, and gains 4 on the play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away. He wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
Running back searching for a hole. Trucks through the defender. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost the fire on second down. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down.
Well, this isn't the start this guy envisioned. We're only in the first quarter, and already this guy has 2 drops in the game. He's got to get his mind right.
They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Trying to do it on the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed give-me fourth down conversion either, but still, they him to find the crease and keep this drive alive.
Runs through a tackle.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. That's caught. It's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He wants to change this route. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Time to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. 1st down and more. Got it out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Give to the back. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Pressure coming. On a little time, lets it go. He's got the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Makes the grab. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in 3rd and short because the whole playbook is open and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football, getting the 1st down, now set up 1st and goal.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now.
Touchdown!
This is like... Extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Well, that was about as lengthy a drive as you're ever... succeed and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cross. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense, they are tenacious, and you've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll try the right side. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll run the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And you kind of thought that situation, QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill, get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Going to try to get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
So now it's second and long. And the timing just a hair off.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Plucks it out of the air. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. It's complete. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Looking to scramble. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Give a lot of credit to the defense on this one. They were able to generate a pass rush, force the quarterback to move off of his spot, and that definitely affected his accuracy. And it's a big reason why that throw was incomplete.
Gives it on the option. Steamrolls his way ahead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And we saw it last week with this offense, right? They know who they are down here. They're going to be physical. They gave him the football, and what did he do? He rewarded you with 2 touchdown runs. I look for this offense to continue the physicality and hand that man the ball again.
And he gets nothing, and this defense is not giving an inch right on the goal line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. All they need is a field goal to make it a 2-score game, but they are going for the jugular and the touchdown. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I love calling the QB's number. I don't care if he gets hit down near the goal line, 4th and goal. I need him to make a play. Nice job being decisive, getting downhill, getting in the end zone.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 12, and not much doing on that kick return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
This time on target. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Floating away. Crosses the 45. There he goes. Steps out of bounds. He's all the way down to the 13-yard line, and they are in scoring territory.
It's so difficult when you're running a pass play, but really it becomes a run because he can do that. The quarterback can scramble around. Receivers are running down the field. I got to cover him and run down the field. Now I got to come try to catch this guy who's flying downhill so fast. The angles don't.
Intercepted deep in his own end. Bringing it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Turns it loose deep. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And this offense has done a good job coming out the gate strong. They've been really, really good. This is the type of play, man, you can give momentum back to the defense, swing it back to the other side if you're not careful with the football.
Moving away from pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
You honestly can't really do it better than that. You can't. I mean, that was designed to be a pass play. Give the defense credit. They get some pressure, but this guy's just too good. He just instinctively knows when he needs to scramble and get out of dodge. And at that point, he's making good decisions. If a guy's open, he's throwing it. But if it's not, he's not even hesitating. I'm going to go get what I can get a first down with my speed and athleticism. Let's keep this drive rolling.
And here comes the offense on second down. Makes the grab. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. The offense calls. It's the second one they've used this half.
Here we go.
Wants to throw. It's St. Clair. Oh, they're after him. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from. He gets a hand on it. He's got the ball. That one's live. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. On the move from inside his 5. Not nearly as much running room as he'd hoped. He's out of bounds at the 13. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half. So
it's a running room. And what a huge chunk. This offense just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10, and plus can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beaten right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Second down, he'll throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Guys, a missed field goal, and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. keeper. Turning it on. Here on 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. Just plowing ahead. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field. Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To throw, it's St. Clair. A shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Extending the play. He's going to take off. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 1st down from the 13-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Going for 6. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
Wow, you usually don't get that wide open in the end zone. If that ball comes in like that, that's a play the receiver has just got to be able to make for his team.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Under fire. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
What a day, his 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
And they tacked on the extra point. They'll immediately call timeout. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden...
Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's a heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it, using his legs to buy some time. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the 1st down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Shakes off the defender.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Grab near the sticks. It's Nimrod.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Surging forward on the sneak.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Gore right down the boulevard. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Makes the grab. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Scrambling away. Grab near the marker. It's Johnson. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
Let's go, let's go.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain, short yardage situation. You just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up and throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. On the move. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And in these situations, you're never looked at poorly, right? You can go for these situations because it's a really long field goal, so it's not a guaranteed make, or I can be aggressive offensively, and I like the choice. Be aggressive, get the first down. Nice job by the offense.
Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
5 yards on the play. Brings up second down.
So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Fires one high and deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
A first down run on the doorstep. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
The 12th play of this drive, the defense trying to dig in on third and goal. Zings it complete to the right. Snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they move the ball down the field and...
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a statement by the defense. Offense is trying to get physical. They're running power. They're pulling the backside guard, and you blow the play up in the backfield for a loss.
And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on second in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up third and...
Deep shot for the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score. And that might be a dagger. They push the lead out, and they are now setting their sights on their 12th straight win.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. UAB is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 4 over FIU. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Let's go. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Tigers with a long long way to go after the loss on the last play. Takes a handoff. It's Lovett. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll send the back in motion. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The option look. And some room to work. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short.
Offenses ice football games in the 4th quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us, and they're looking pretty impressive right now doing it.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. He'll try to do it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got 2 quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and then better job forcing a turnover.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell.
Breaks into the open. Strong belief in this running game as he powers his way ahead and picks up 8. It's 4th and 1. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Nice job to keep it himself, find the 1st down marker, and move the change for this offense.
Here we go.
And the Tigers getting set on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Making side adjustments here. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't
kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. It's good coverage there. So Houston's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Watkins. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This quarterback has a lot of options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And the defense able to hold in there to a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound.
Swarm with a pass rush.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. What a moment. Their fans are never going to forget that. Conference title on the line. He takes it all the way to the house.
I just love to see returnmen get a chance to make a play and make a difference in the outcome of a game, let alone a conference championship on the line. He got some great blocks, but truly at the end of the day, it was his instincts and natural play ability that took it into the end zone.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. The ball is picked off. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gain on that return. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Ball handed off.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's so early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
On the move now. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
On third down, it's a handoff. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man.
The offense will take over
Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
He gets loose. A quick shoot. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Short pass finds the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion makes it second and short. Takes the handoff. It's Anderson. Running with purpose. And they've got him behind the line. Great effort by the back there, but still going to be stopped for a loss. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. It's fourth down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And this pass is caught.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. He's going to hand this off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle.
Another positive run on first and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove. Stop it.
Over the middle, it's Thurman. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. As we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Off the play fake. Look at it passing. Throws to the tight end. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
Run it up the middle, but start for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get in.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
Touchdown, Houston. A great catch and run for 6. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense on the field to take over. Looking downfield. It's St. Clair. Who's going to take off here? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Makes the catch. It's Davis. Both area heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And the receiver's got it. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He's looking to throw. His sure hands. It's Smith. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Tackle made after just a short gain. That run sets up a critical third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Using his legs on the scramble. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. To the 25. He's in the clear.
was just a matter of time until this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
They convert the PATs, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He bought some time, now lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Watkins. Juked one tackle and picks up first-time yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Sanford. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Chris, the execution here on the screen pass was okay by the offense. The defense just almost anticipating the screen. He had nowhere to go.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Sanford. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Pulls it in. It's Thomas. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. Oh, and he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. The pocket breaking down. It's a fumble behind the line. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Makes the grab. It's Sanford.
Well, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Takes off in a bootleg. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And off the miss, it's still a 21-point margin.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Play fake, looking to throw. Throws it to the right. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Big guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Now it's second down here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, that one's picked off. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Thurman. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's Watkins. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, great energy in that building and a fun first half in this Sun Belt Championship.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well. To perfection in the first half of this offense, and the defense comes out swinging, clearly listening to the head coach and the defensive coordinator to try to regain some momentum themselves.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. The shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Brought down, but broke the tackle. Produce a solid gain there.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the...
Oh, they trap him for a sack. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Bringing pressure. First throw from the backup, but it's incomplete. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense comes out to start this drive. Looking for some space. It's Anderson.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but the game... Up to the 36.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And they'll give it to the back. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. No shot to bring him down. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. 7th play of the drive coming up. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Davis. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff to the single back. Running through the tackle. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. He escapes the pocket. Has his tip at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert.
And he's forced out of the defense short of the line of scrimmage. Loss on the play.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back, putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And a drive that just won't end. It's third down and long. On the run here. Lets it go. The tight end has got it. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the first. And it's fourth down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, it's still an 18-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Pressure is coming. Now he escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Flores. Makes the catch. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a receiver. Oh, and they've got him. A sack on the final play of this third period. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Well, nice job by the receiver selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
First down, looking to throw the football. He finds some space. Powers through. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks. Field and shows his hands on that nice catch.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Dropping back, it's Flores. Big throw complete to the tight end. What a move. Makes one that miss, picks up the first down before they stop him. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. Critical moment in this conference championship. 10th play of the drive. Third down and short. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And that run produces a decent gain. The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Looking to pass here on second down. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line.
And he's intercepted. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. At the 30 now. The 10.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Might have to try the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 35-10 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Lights off a defender. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense looking to convert on third and short in the 27. Looking to pass. It's Flores. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field. Chip away at this lead. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it.
Looking deep down the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Houston.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. They'll try the option play here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, great chance of an interception. Could not hold on in the end zone. They'll set up a third down call.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. On the move now. Tries the right with a quick throw. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Hey, let's face it. This aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. Back to pass. It's Flores. He'll throw it now. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Third down, out of the shotgun. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw again. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense going with the hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Sure hands. It's Sanford. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he'll set up to throw. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. The 30. At the 20. At the 10.
Just what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
will take over.
Houston's offense heads back out onto the field now. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Dropping back, it's Flores. Caught for the completion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That one moves the ball across the 40.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing.
Looking deep down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they had been aggressive and attacking all game long.
They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive, even come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. On the ground, it's Sanford. Fights through a tackle. An exciting spin move that doesn't produce much of a gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The offense will stay on the field with his fourth down attempt. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. To the air, it's Flores. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's bringing it back. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. Special seasons have a way of leading to games like this, and we can now say that the Fun Belt has a champion. We all know seasons like this are hard to put together, but we're going to have to wait and see what the committee decides to do if this championship team gets an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.